Hello, it's good to see you here today on what's going to be a Power Pilates session. I'm going to be using some weights today. I'm going to be using some 3s and some 4s. I'm only using one weight at a time, and I'm also going to be using a band. If you haven't got a band with you there, it is going to be about triceps. So if you want to use a lower weight, it'll be about tricep kickback, and it'll also be about a controlled arm movement on a long lever. So pick the weight that you want to do it with. I'm not playing music today because we're just going to take this slow and gentle, but also really keep control of the whole thing with my zip and hollow on the whole time, and also remembering to work as a whole. So we're going to work all those major muscle groups today. So if you want to get ready to go, we're just going to start with that warm up, and we're just going to roll those hips. So again, we're just going to roll them round. Okay, lovely, good. So even though it's a slow one, it is going to be powerful. All of our movements powerful today. Okay, broke it back, round the other side. And I'm going to use all those major muscle groups as well. Legs, arms and core. Good work, well done. Give me a little lift, up and over. Give me that little touch, open out that ankle on the other side. And now let's go across, just do me that sweep. Good, so turning up here today to really work out hard, but keeping it under control all the time, getting to those really good habits. Okay, well done. I'm going to do a little step touch here, and a little step touch, and a pull back, out and pull back. Now bring those arms up, so you get that squeeze between the shoulder blades. Good, so remember you can always be playing your own favourite playlist if you want to this, and I can just concentrate on those timings for you. It's going to be a 50-second each exercise, and then we're going to do repetitions. Okay, lovely, good. Give me that lift up and pulling back down into the waist. Give me that squeeze on those lats underneath the shoulder blade, squeezing those elbows in towards your waist each time. 4, 3, 2. I'm going to come here into the middle. I'm going to come up. Really rolling those arms, but keeping the rib cage down and in, and then bring it back the other way. Feel that stretch between the shoulder blades. Not leaning forward, just bringing those arms forward, using a little bit on the pecs. 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm going to do a bend forward, push back with my hips first, nice straight legs, tabletop here, and then coming back up. And then back down again into that tabletop position, and come back up. This time I'm going to go all the way down into that tabletop, and then push down with those arms and really get that stretch between the shoulder blades, all the way back down the legs. Put your hands back on your hips, back to tabletop and up. I'm going to do a squat here, a squat, knee on the way up. Lovely, my first 2 exercises are going to involve that powerhouse, which is your glutes and your thighs. There, getting that up, push and down. Good, 2 more, 2 and 1. Lovely, good. It's going to be that little shake out there. Okay, so I'm going to pick up one weight today, and I'm going to pick up a 4 or 5 here. I'm going to do a squat. So, a lunge. So when I lunge through to here, I'm going to come around, give me a little squeeze, elbow goes back behind me, and then come back up. So down, little turn, come back, and back up. Okay, are we ready to go? Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. So I drop down. I come back with that squeeze here and come back up. Drop. Stay low. Give me that squeeze and come back up. Good. So keeping that weight. Heavyish weight, but quite close to your body. I am going to get that turn each time. My elbow goes right behind me. I'm going to do it nearly a minute on one leg. Change it over to a minute on the other. Good work, dropping down. So really keep focused on your balance. Drop down into that nice lunge position. Make sure that back leg is really bent. Good work, coming down. Turn and come back up. Give me that squeeze each time. Last few seconds now. 3, 2, 1, and good work. Well done. Coming up, I'm just going to do it on the other leg. I'll wiggle that leg backwards so I know I'm going to be able to bend that back leg, stay on the ball of my foot all the time. Here we go. 2nd minute on. Squeeze and come back up. Give me that squeeze back. Come back up. Good. So I'm just dropping those arms out. I'm really getting that squeeze with my zip and hollow on the whole time. Remember, keeping all your weight to the front here. Down, down, squeeze. Lovely, good. Squeeze it. You have got 15 seconds left. Get that good squeeze down. Get that turn. Whilst you have to turn through the waist. Using your obliques at the back, core at the front. 3, 2, 1, and well done. On my next one, I'm coming up. I'm going to push through that front leg, get myself up, and then what I'm going to do is lift up that back leg, come down and step. So here we go. Lift up over that front leg, back leg lift, and then down. That weight just on the front of my leg all the time. That's it. So I'm bringing that weight and my own weight forward and then back down. So that front leg is really going to feel this work through my hamstrings. There, as I get up, because it's slightly bent and having all my weight on it. Really use your glute on that back leg. Don't just fling it up. 15 seconds left now. Good work. Coming up to our 3-minute marker on this first one. Good work. And lovely. Well done. Changing it over. So again, I'm coming down first. I'm coming out of that position. Remember, I don't push my bottom back as I come up. I push up through that front leg. I get my weight over it. I get that lift. So again, now this is performed fast. Lovely, good, and forward. And back down. I'm just looking forward all the time, just to keep my balance on there, get me that lift, come back down. So it's getting me off the floor each time, and then that core is really helping me stay nice and straight. Good work. You've got 20 seconds left. Give me that squeeze, and back down, up. Really think about that core being pulled in, my shoulder blades are pulled back and down. I don't let that weight take me forward. 3, 2, 1. Good work, well done. I'm on my first one again, that lunge and the twist. Here we go, so let's bring that back leg back. I drop down, I do that twist, I come in, come back up, down. Do me that twist, really get that elbow behind the waist each time. Just a little bit of bicep curl. Lovely, good. So you choose the weight, remember, that you're going to work with. You can go higher or lower than this, but really feel that you're really getting that work through the core. Lovely, good. Zip and hollow on. Really helps me to perform that exercise well. Last few seconds now, we're in single figures. Good, stay with me now, just right through to the end. 3, 2, 1, and good work. Changing it over. Remaining nice and strong. I'm dropping down into that lunge. Bending both legs. Get me that curl. And then up. Good. That little curl through the arms. Just a little bit of bicep work there, but mainly legs and core. Down, squeeze. Good. Get me that drop, that turn. 20 seconds left. 2 more minutes on this first circuit and then you're done. Good work. Just keep up that concentration. Lovely. And turn. Last few seconds now. And good work. So here we are, down on the floor. I'm getting myself up. My weight is on my chest the whole time here. My shoulder blades are back down and in. So I push myself off the floor using my front leg. I keep it bent, I get my balance over it, and then lift that back leg back down onto the floor. Push up through that front leg. Keep your weight on that front leg. And then back down. Up. Good work. Lovely, good. When we're here, we can really feel that we've got all that weight over the front leg. I'm trying to lift that back leg as straight as possible. I'm over the front leg. Lift that back leg from the glute. So feel it quite high up on your glute, going into the back of your waist there. Lovely, good. That front leg now, really feeling the weight. But we're going to push through. We've only got 8 seconds left. Good work. Up. Get your weight there. 3, 2, 1. Lovely. Are we ready for our last leg on this first bit of circuit before we move on? Okay, so we are down on the floor. My bottom's tucked in. As I come up, my bottom stays tucked in. I lift over the front, get me that lift, and drop it down. Really feel your weight over that front leg. Get that lift. You have got 30 seconds left. Good, lift. Up. Really feel that your balance is helped by your zip and hollow being on all the time. Good, lovely. Over the front leg. Get me that lift. 3, 2, 1. And good work. Well done. We are coming now onto the floor. This is where you're going to take your small band if you've got it. If not, just I would say take a lighter weight with you. And we're just going to get onto the floor here. So, here we are. I've got the band. I'm going to keep that tension in between the band the whole time, so my top half has to work really well. My feet are wider, my knees are wider than my hips, and my feet are back together again to give me that position where I go there the whole time. Then I come down, then I come up, and I do it again. So again, the outsides of my arms working all the time, my core staying pulled in. And then I'm going to do a tricep kickback, which you can do either with your band, again, pressure on the outsides of your arms, or you can choose to do it with weights instead. Okay, are we ready to go? We're back on that timer. Knees are out, feet are in. Long lever on this. Okay, so do me that drop. I come up, forward, back up, drop down. Really squeeze your glutes here up to the top. Squeeze. Now think about where your shoulder blades are all the time. Drop down and in. My rib cage is into my waist here. Drop down, come up. Got 20 seconds left. The work really does build up on this one. I'm going to do that first one with my long arms, and then my second one with my tricep kickbacks. Outsides of my arms working for me all the time on this. My core working for me. Good, here we go, last few seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good work, the knees come in. I put my hands in it, but my thumbs are free. I'm leaning forward. Got my core pulled in, my shoulders back and down. And kick back with those triceps. Good, so again, fighting against that band, then get the full extension of your arms. Good work. Even this without a band or weights, but just with a fist, will really work those triceps hard. It's about getting them really nice and straight. My lower back is straight, coming straight out of my hips there. And I stay with my weight slightly over my knees. But again, keeping my core nice and strong. Arms, we're going to get a really good workout on these two exercises. Keep that tension up on that band. 3, 2, 1. Lovely, good. I'm back. Knees are out wide. My bottom drops at this point. Then I come up and the lift forward. So there. Squeeze it out. Really feel that you get that lat pull down all the time. But when I'm here, it's just that extra squeeze down. And come up. Again, they don't have to be performed fast, just correctly each time. Good work. Up. Squeeze to come up. bring that forward. Keep that tension on the bands all the time. That work really builds up in those arms. And again, I don't let my shoulders come up near my ears or anything. I keep my shoulder blades down. There, and get that extra squeeze as my arms come to the front. Squeeze it down. That zip and hollow on the whole time. 3, 2, 1. Lovely. This takes us halfway through this circuit on the arms. Again, just tip my hips back, then I'm straight on this position here. The thumbs come in each time. I keep that tension on the outsides of my arms by keeping that band really taut all the time. And then that kick back. Lovely. Perform each one really well. Think about that zip and hollow being on, protecting your lower back. Your shoulder blades being pulled back down your body. We're coming down now into single figures. Really begin to tell on your triceps, outsides of arms. Good work. Last few seconds. 3, 2, 1. Oh, good job. Well done. Okay, here we go. Second half. Knees are out again. I'm going to drop down. Long arms up, but shoulder blades back down and in. Push up with your glutes. Keep those glutes tight as you get that pull down. With that tension on the bands all the time. My fingers are out wide. Good. Dropping it down. Really get that lat pull down on that one. They're already down, and then I get that squeeze. Can you feel that there? Up. Then back down again. Squeeze it down. Lovely, good. Drop, lift, squeeze on those glutes, and then back and down. And good work. Bring it in. Hands in those bands, fingers, thumbs out, fingers in. Okay, let's do that. Lean forward, core pulled in. Here we go. So I know that my elbows and my shoulders stay the same height. That's why I'm in that position, going forward, and then get that kick out just with the elbows pushing through. Good work. Get me that kick back. Only 2 more minutes of work on this circuit before we go on to the next one. That's it. Really keep that good position. Again, just feel that squeeze at the end before those arms come back in again. Last few seconds now. 3, 2, 1. And good work. Are we ready for those last 2 minutes of work? Knees go out. I start low. Straight back. Push up with those glutes. Out with those arms. Really get that squeeze on that lower part of your shoulders. You're squeezing it down with those shoulder blades coming down your body even further. As you lift up, they don't lift up with you. Your core's really helping you. Your zip and hollow is on. Lovely, good. Coming up, then going back down. We have got 25 seconds left, so you've gone over halfway on this last piece here. Then one more tricep, squeeze it down, up, and then you are halfway through the session. Good work, well done, down, up, 3, 2, 1, lovely. Both arms in, both hands in, both thumbs out. My knees can now just be underneath my hips, push my hips back, but my core pulled in. So I know my shoulders and my elbows are the same height. I'm just looking forward there, just keeping up that concentration. Filling up that whole 50 seconds of work. Lovely, kicking it back, of which you've now got 35 seconds left. My thumbs just go to my lower back there, and then they kick back out again. And again, if you can just hold that squeeze at the end so you can really feel those triceps working for you. Good. Whether you've got weight in them, a light weight, or the band with that tension on the outsides of the arms. We are just about to come down. We are now down in single figures, 9. That's it, lovely. Keep it strong right to the end now. Core pulled in to help you. 3, 2, 1. And good work, well done. I'm now coming forward. I'm going to go light on my back for the next 2 exercises. Take us through this session. Quick little water break there. Okay, I'm going to be doing slightly lighter weight. I'm going to go for a 2.5 on this one because it's going to be a long lever. And it's going to really work in my pecs, but my core as well, because it's the one where my arm goes out one side, my leg goes out the other. So it's the diagonal tension that's being kept on my obliques here. Okay, so down onto the floor. Both knees up, then I extend, and then it comes up as a straight. Now there's variations on this if you want. You can do out, arm is always straight, but you can come in as a bent knee. You can go out from that bent knee, or if you can, do a straight up. So I'm going to go for that 50 seconds on one side, 50 seconds on the other. Lovely, good. That core really working across my body so that tension follows that line of my arms and my legs. My zip and hollow is on. Good work. 3, 2, 1. Then I go on to the other side. So arms going out, I feel it across my body there. Okay, so one leg bent, both legs bent if you want to do that bent leg, but if you can, do the straight leg for me, out and in, feeling it on my pecs when that arm comes to come up from one corner of the room, and then my leg going into the other corner of the room. Lovely, good. And then up and out. Give me that squeeze back in each time. Keeping control, my hips stay nice and steady, this other knee stays in line the whole time, so I know that my zip and hollow is on. Three, 2, 1. Good work. My own body weight on this one, my hands, not right underneath my lower back, long to here. And then I'm going to do a little double leg drop, then I bring one leg in, then the other leg in, then I come up to the top, drop back down. So you really have to think about your core on this one. Just drop it down, but not all the way. I'm getting that squeeze in and that squeeze in, so it's all under control. All the time, think about what your lower back, how it's feeling. Should be against the floor each time. Good work, well done. I'm back onto those singles, and I've only done one of those, but it's a double leg, so I'm just doing the one, and then I'm back on here for my long arm and leg extension. And again, this time, my work going across my body. On the other one, it goes straight down the middle, always with my core helping me. So again, you don't have to rush any of these. It's better to get it to the end of both movements. Feel that tension on the abs, and then bring it back up and in. So again, it's being able to move correctly through all of those different stages. And good work, and coming back up. My hips really steady, therefore that other knee. really steady. And good work, well done. Are we ready for our next set? Okay, across, and then they come up. Good. That zip and hollow has to really play a part in this as well. Keep my hips steady, but the tension going across my body from my pecs down to my hip on the opposite side. I'm keeping those diagonals going. Out and away from your body with a long lever. Long lever, always harder work. That's it, good. You're doing really well. You've got 20 seconds left now. Lovely, out and then in. 3, 2, 1. My arms are long. They're just going under, but they're long in length, so my shoulder blades back down, my core's pulled in. I just drop my legs out, I bring one in, I bring the other one in, and then they come back up. So again, you can go lower if you want to. Just concentrate on that pull in each time, and then up. Just looking after your lower back. If you wanted to do it all with bent knees, this is it. Here. And then you can come back in, bent knees. Go back out, bent knees. If you feel that is enough, or if you can, that straight leg. Really squeeze your glutes at the end as well. And coming back up, down. Lovely, good. So I've just got my hands just underneath my lower back there. 3, 2, 1. Good work. We're back to our last 2 minutes. Diagonals across, core pulled down nice and tight the whole time. Okay, so both legs and out we go and come back in. Lovely, just those last 2 to do, and then we've got our last circuit. You're doing really good, keeping it nice and strong all the time. Feeling that concentration, thinking about what's happening through the middle there, so that the arms and legs can work in that long lever. Again, if you want to work half a lever on the legs, do, but try and keep the arm nice and strong so it really feels that that pec work is there for you. Okay, out and back in. Coming down now into single figures. The last time you're doing this on this side in this session. So that's it, really work it hard. Getting fitter and stronger all of the time. Good work. Okay, are we ready to go? The last little bit of this circuit. Okay, and back. So it really has been a session where core has helped me to use my legs, to use my abs, to use my arms. And then the next 2 exercises, again, is going to be, next one is going to be pretty much an all body exercise. I'm going into that Superman. And then I'm going to go into side bridges as well. Lovely, good. So again, obliques, but going across the body here in that diagonal work. That's it, lovely, good. So again, you don't have to rush it. Holding it out at this longer length is going to work really well for you. That's it, getting stronger all the time. Get me that lift. 3, 2, 1, and good work. Are we ready for our last circuit? Here we go. We're going to go on the Supermans. Now with the Superman, I'll show you the different ways of doing it. We're here, the Superman, everything's working from the back, there. Here I come to unit off the floor, I tuck my toes under, I come into a bridge. Now you can drop your knees again, and you can come back down, or you can come back down slowly with that full bridge position on. And then I'm going to work on my sides. It's going to be the up, I'm going to use that lift. So again, the work is coming through here, supported by this, down and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, with a weight. If you want to, or without a weight, if you feel that is enough. Okay, are we ready to go? Here it is, our last 8-minute circuit. Okay, good job. Up, give me that squeeze, hold the squeeze. Come back down, pecs and core working here for me, and then up. Again, so that's my core. Now my elbow's going slightly back, and I drop down slowly. Good work. Coming up into that Superman. Feel everything on your back work for you. Glutes, into your lower back, into your upper back. Here it's the front, my core here, my core also. And then I'm going down, guided by my core all the way through. Keep nice and flat. Try not to peel yourself off the floor or roll yourself back on the floor. Up onto your knees. Up. Now if you want to put your knees down first, you can do that slow, back to the floor in that incline position. Lovely. 3, 2, 1. I'm coming onto my side and I'm going to take that heavy weight with me. Okay, so I'm here. Nice and straight all the way through, zip and hollow on. Okay, so I've got that lift, up, down, down. Now really feel that the push comes from underneath, so that underneath shoulder stays nice and steady all the time. Up. Try not to get into a position where you go up and then try and do the lift. There'll be too much weight going through that shoulder. You want that work and that weight going through the underside. And then here, when I get that lift, it's just increasing that workload from underneath. Good. Up, squeeze. Give me that lift. Almost there now. 3, 2, 1. Lovely. Back to our Superman. Zip and hollow on all of these. That core really helping me. Okay, my Superman. Up, hands down, strong, come off as a unit. Tuck your toes under, come into that plank. Now, either knees down or knees up. You take 4 just to get back to the floor. Feeling really strong there. Good work. Up, push, come up. There. Now going slowly back to the floor. Onto my knees. Core really pulled in here. Shoulder blades back and down. Don't hang off of that press up. We're in that plank here. I'm nice and straight all the way through. Last few seconds. 3, 2, 1. And good work. I'm bringing that weight over onto the front there, and I'm on the other side. So again, nice and straight through. Okay, we're ready. Get the lift, the down, up. Then I'm really aware that my hips stay forward, I stay nice and straight, and that shoulder does not move around. I get that lift from the push underneath, so I'm using the outside of that leg, my obliques as well on the underside. And then they get that just extra work as I get that lift from the arm. Lovely, good. I keep that shoulder underneath my elbow, or my elbow out underneath my shoulder, should I say. Elbow and shoulder in line is what I mean. Up, it doesn't move about. Keep nice and strong all the way through. Get used to doing those really good habits all of the time. Good work. Last 4 minutes of work. I'm going to do that Superman from here. Okay, so everything's working from the back. Up, push, lift. Here, and then slowly back down. That's it, good. Keep that really good positioning all the time. So again, if you feel that you have to go back on your knees here, and then drop down slowly. Up. Really feel that back working for you. Come up onto your knees, up onto your toes. Feel that you've got that plank in a really good position before you drop it down. And that's it, almost done now. Up, up, down. Give me that lift. Really feel that squeeze. Glutes, lower back, upper back. And well done. Lovely. I'm on the other side, and I'm going to do my side plank. Okay, how are we feeling? Okay, up. Give me that squeeze. Down and down. That's it, lift. Body should be feeling a little bit tired by now. Mine certainly is. That's it, good. But again, I'm making sure that I'm doing each one correctly. As you get tired, don't be tempted to skip on the form. That's it, just go slower. Lift, lift, down, down. Lovely, good. Up, up. Good work. You know, after this you have got 2 more minutes of work, and there we go. Lovely. I'm doing that Superman again. Okay, so here we are. Coming up, give me that nice squeeze, push, lift, lift, going down nice and slowly. Up. Up, give me that squeeze. And then down. Up, squeeze, down. And good work, well done. Are we ready for our last plank on our side? Okay, good job. Coming up, give me that squeeze, down and down. Keeping it strong now for these last few seconds. You're coming down here now to your 20-second marker. This is it. 20 seconds left on this session. Keep it strong the whole time. Good, get me that squeezing up. Good work. Up, up. Good, last 5 seconds. Here we go. Stay with me now. Up, let's do that last one. 3, 2, 1. And very well done. Good work. You're coming off that timer. And if you want to set your own playlist to something a little bit more relaxing, or unless you've got a relaxing one already, we're going to go down for that full body stretch. So I'm lifting up and over. I've got my rib cage out. Then I'm going to do that reach, up, and back down. Lovely, good. One leg up, hamstring stretch. I'm just going to lie on the floor to do it. If you want to do it with your band, you can. If you've got that free there. I'm just pulling that in. Those legs got a really good workout on those first 2. And then the side legs obviously on that last one. Okay, dropping it across and coming in. So you've really worked all the major muscle groups today. The abs, the obliques as well. Your upper half. And then again those legs and those first few. Good work. As I take that leg off, I've already got that other leg in, and just pull it in. Feel that your hips stay on the floor. The leg is nice and straight, and just pulling that in. Okay, dropping it down, squeezing it through. Then you can hold it here. You can keep on pushing that back leg against the front leg, or if you want to do, you can do a lift here as well, whatever works for you. Lovely, good. I'm going to come up onto my side, and I'm just going to do a front of thigh stretch just down here. Front of thigh stretch. Do me that zip and tip. Lovely. Feel those hips are tipping forward the whole time, so I can really get that run of stretch out through from my hip up to my knee there. I'm going to do it on the other side, just rolling over. Here, down nice and straight. Hold on by the laces rather than the toes. Drop your knee down and then do me the zip and the tip. Lovely, good. I'm going to come over onto my front here, and then we're going to come into that pike. So remember, bottom up really nice and high. So up high with your pike. That's it, good. Now again, you can walk your hands back. If you can, try and keep your legs fairly straight or straight till I get to there. And then I'm going to drop my down, coming up. And just keep that zip and hollow on the whole time. And then I'm going to step back with one leg. And I'm going to push that heel right into the floor. So again, that stretch has really gone down the back of my lower leg. My rib cage stays down and in, my abs stay pulled in. Those tricep kickbacks you did for me halfway through the session, get quite a burn on those triceps. Okay, lovely, good. And then step back, lifting up with that other arm. Elbow comes up and over your head. Lovely, good. I'm just going to do a little swoosh through here, little swoosh through, come up to the top, bring back down into the middle, big breath in. And then, and that breath out. Very well done. Those were long circuits, 8 minutes per circuit, and those 2 exercises with your core helping you all the time. I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed teaching it to you, and I'll see you again next time. Okay, bye-bye for now.